Hey, what's up, gang? It's D here, your friendly neighborhood tattoo VO. Most of you figured out the pattern by now. On Mondays, I create a meme, which triggers the topic for Tuesday's Ink Positive. So this is about the two paths: one to mediocrity, the other to legend status.
It's time to Ink Positive. Tips and insight from the Tattoo VO.
So I was thinking about this over the weekend and just kind of like the sacrifice that goes into a lot of stuff and how a lot of people talk about, criticizing athletes, celebrities, whatever, people who are famous, people who are successful, acting as if those people just kind of fell into that stuff ass backwards. And that's really not the case. I've had the pleasure of interviewing tons of famous people, tons of successful people, including Grammy winning musical artists, Emmy winning actors, and Oscar winning actors and actresses, talking to billionaire Richard Branson. Okay, I've always found that a great idea when having these opportunities is to kind of chat with them about how they got there. And most of them will tell you this: it's not so much the talent. Yes, talent is a big part of it. But what got them to that next level, that peak, the pinnacle, wasn't just because of their talent. It was all the other things that they did that people don't realize. Talking to Hall of Fame athletes that I've interviewed, the sacrifices they make, getting up super early to go do those workouts, staying out super late to get your film study in, and all that kind of stuff to get to the pros, and not just get to the pros, but to get to the Hall of Fame. Like, it's amazing enough to get to the pro level, right? Or it's amazing enough to be in a major motion picture. It's amazing enough to have a album that sells millions of copies. But when you're doing all these things that seem like fun and seem easy to the average person, there's so much work that goes into it. And that's the thing with your business too. So a lot of folks are comfortable with just taking the kind of easier road where they can just kind of get by, stay afloat. Others have that passion inside them, that fire. They want to be at that pinnacle. And but to get to that pinnacle, there's a lot of obstacles. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and the key word being sacrifice. So whichever path you choose, just choose it wisely. And also remember, if you start on one path and you're hating it, or perhaps you just want to shift gears, you can always reset your course. Because either way, you'll keep shining.